Okay. A lot of people are asking for quality of life features like auto sort or an inventory deposit. Um, is that something you are looking into at all?
No, we're not. That's back to the philosophical stuff again. I can wait for all of that, which I've ranted about a fair amount. But no, we don't want to do an auto sort or inventory deposit. So we can talk about these, right? So auto sort is where for your inventory or your stash, you can click a button and it moves the items around, potentially to group things and maybe make more space, right? Because it's annoying to have to move items around, so you press the button and it consolidates your stuff and you've got some space. So aside from the item weight argument of the fact that, you know, we want these things to feel real and therefore you can move them around and all of that, which is creating busy work for players, and I know exactly how they feel about that. We just crossed another thing off the bingo card, I'm sure. But aside from all of that, auto sort has problems where what type of space do you even want? Do you want a 2x4? Do you want single slots? It's hard to actually come up with an algorithm that does that well, and then we don't even necessarily want that in the first place. With regard to mass deposit, we're talking saving some clicks when you go and control click your stuff into the stash. As in, along the line of the affinity slippery slope. Right? Previously, you have to go to the stash tab you want to put the thing in, control click it in, go to another stash tab, control click it in. We added affinities so you could just spam control click, and the user's like, cool, you've removed half the clicks, can you remove the rest? By making it so I press a button so everything is just instantly stashed. This is in the direction of the game becoming a spreadsheet, right? Like, if it's just a thing where you don't care about your inventory, you just walk, because they want auto-looting of items on the ground under certain circumstances like currency and so on, so you just walk near the items, they get absorbed into your inventory, you go to town, it just smushes it into your stash. It may as well email you a spreadsheet of what you've got at that stage, right? Like, why do we need a game plan? And we're just very resistant to going further down that slippery slope. In the case of something like affinities, if that was a concession we'd make, you know, it does help, but we're not going to go the whole way to the spreadsheet dream.
Right. Yeah. I think obviously like part of why people are feeling this way as well is because the insane amount of clicks in Path of Exile compared to any other game. Like it's
I love the fact that chat is saying true for this one. I was expecting to look over there and see no fun allowed, but yeah. Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's okay. It's just like it's a very large amount of clicks. I don't know if you saw the Ziggy was experimenting with like tracking the amount of clicks they did from Path of Exile, and it was a lot of clicks.
Yeah, I'm aware. Like we've been talking about solutions, and the work we're doing on these, you know, on stacking of currency and so on is going to help quite a bit.
Okay, so you brought up affinity systems as well. Are there any updates coming to the affinity system to make it more customizable?
We will be best friends, beast.
No, but that's not because philosophically we don't want to, it's just that I don't know of any problems with this, right? Like, if you have feedback about how the affinity system could be improved or how we can make it better, we'll consider it. So please, you know, let me know now if you've got any, otherwise start a Reddit thread and get some feedback.
So
we don't want to make it too easy, but it can be improved.
But just off the top of my head, right, you should have either a customizable one that you have a lot more room.
I'm not up to that
But even adding things like gems, for example, right? A lot of people would want that.
Welcome.
So far we've made affinities for stash tabs that we sell. The idea being if we sell a tab, there's an affinity for it, and we also enable that affinity on free tabs as well. Like, to be clear, if we release a gem tab, you don't have to